J Drone here. What's going on, guys? We got the SYMA folder. We're gonna get this in the air, gonna get it set up. It is starting to snow, so I'm underneath some tree cover here. Gonna go ahead and just tilt that like that. Hopefully the hat cam's in focus. This is a brand new hat cam that I had to do. So we are going to long hold. See some lights light. Gonna press this. We're gonna throttle. Hopefully you can see that up and down. It's connected. Then we need to go into our settings here and we need to connect to the drone. The drone, it'll say drone. If it doesn't, just shut your Wi-Fi off. Turn it back on. It took me like 3 times to do this. It's actually picking up my hero, which we don't want to. That's what's on the head. Bam, we are connected. Then we can go into the app, which is SYMA Air. We can click start. It wants to calibrate on a flat surface. Make sure it's calibrating on a flat surface. You get flashy lights. It wants to do a magnetic calibration. So we're gonna click on magnetic calibration and then click start. Or maybe because I just did it, it didn't want me to do that. But basically what that is, you'll spin the drone around in a circle and then you'll flip it head down around in a circle, and it should be good to go. Please be careful, keep distance more than 3 meters, confirm. And this does have a zoom feature. We're gonna go ahead and get this out here because we should be able to get this up without it getting too wet. It is snowing, but let's see. And I don't know if you can see this on camera, zoom. Maybe I'll do a screen recording. I have no satellites yet, which is okay. There we go. So actually down and in, it says it is not the GPS mode. We're gonna shut down. I'd like to read that again. It is not the GPS mode, Ken. Not one key home. Please be careful. Understood. So we're gonna get this up anyway. I believe I still might be doing a screen recording. So right now it's really docile. The video looks great though. It really does. Maybe get this up a little bit higher, I think. Or maybe I'm geofenced. Am I geofenced? Why am I geofenced? There's probably a geofence on it. Trying to come forward here. Or the wind is too much and it's pushing it, which is possible. So I've had to come down. So I need speed. Let's go ahead and let's see. Photo, video. Trying to find speed on here. It should say on the app. It's on optical mode, 50%. Remote control priority, unable to switch to fast to low. So let's go ahead and drop this. Long hold down, it stops. I'm clicking where it says 50%. Remote control priority, unable to switch from fast to low. Well, why not? Definitely want to switch this to a higher speed setting. Maybe that's it. So we'll go down and then see if I got more pitch. I did. I got way more pitch. I'm gonna go ahead and stop my screen recording. Drifting. It says I hit 11 satellites right now. I don't know if it's gonna lock onto it just because I didn't start off that way. Maybe it did now. Maybe it's trying. It's trying. There we go. That's pretty good. Good looking drone, said to get long flight times, which I guess we could test that as long as the GoPro holds out. We'll go ahead and start another screen recording. Yeah. Next. Just to get a little video from this guy. And this ain't gonna be the best video. And look, hands up, I ain't touching it. It's sitting nice. Well, we're locked on to 12 satellites right now. Go ahead and take it up a little bit. There's a ceiling on it. I gotta figure out how to get that ceiling off. I'm trying to see a settings mode here, but I don't see it. I'll go ahead and fly it downfield. Because at this height, flying it, there really ain't much to be seen. It's coming back, it's coming back. Gotta come back. So it's a nice flyer. Nice flyer. And we're gonna let it sit there, see if the GPS grabs. Shifting, 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 and I think it finally grabs. So about 2-3 seconds of shifting, and then it grabs. It kind of yo-yoed, it went back, and then over to the original place it stopped. So the GPS definitely works. I'm gonna stop the screen recording. I'd like to see, I suggest doing it like this. It's gonna give you the most stable rotation instead of doing it really quickly like we used to do with toy grades. And after about 2 of these, it should go. If my screen didn't just go out. There, it just did. So now it wants head down, and boom. And again, this is a magnetic calibration. Keep your drone from doing some nasty orbits. There we go. And we're gonna sit it here. Please be careful. Keep distance more than 3 meters. 3 meters between you. Click GPS. We are on GPS mode now. We do have 14 satellites. We're gonna go up here. We're not in beginner mode, so we should be good to go high. Let's see. There we go. That's all it was. So if it's not in GPS mode, it will not let you fly high. You have to be in GPS mode. And in order, even though I locked on all those satellites immediately, we'll go ahead and take a photo from up there. After I moved from my initial takeoff point, it still would not allow me to get above that ceiling until I did a complete reset. Take a picture. I got snow just falling on my screen here. We're gonna go ahead, that's sitting really nice too. I'm not touching the controls. I'm gonna go ahead and switch it over to video and see what it saves to video here. We're gonna go ahead and click on that, which should give us our picture-in-picture. Unless maybe it won't do it, but let's go ahead and just move this around. It says going home. Why are we going home? Here, I'll bring it down. Going home for why? Oh, battery. Okay. So whatever this video was with this thing in the air, that's pretty much the battery. And it may have stopped my video, but at least we got that to go above the ceiling. You now know how to get it to go above the ceiling. If it's not, just set it up. Make sure you have full GPS mode locked where it doesn't say you are not in GPS mode. Just trying to sit. There we go. Currently it is the first low power state, and it can fly continuously within 20 meters. So it says this can still fly. Let's test it, confirm. It says renewing home point. It says I'm allowed to fly within 20 meters. So unlike a LiPo battery, when you get your LVC, it's like, hey, shut it down, you don't want to ruin your battery. These batteries can probably be drained completely down. It came with 2 of them. Ooh, what up, guy? Little white blinkers in the front. So if this does return home, it gives you a prompt that says, look, you can still fly, but you need to fly about 20 meters. And if you go any further, we're gonna bring it back. Safety protocol. Same thing with if it wasn't locked in GPS mode, it didn't want you going super high, because if it goes super high and doesn't lock on the satellites, I'm not touching it, doesn't lock on to them satellites and the drone's gone, well, you lost your drone. Now it is moving slightly, but again, we do have snow hitting it. We have a wind coming down this way, so it has to constantly shift this way. The gyro in it, which was the horizontal calibration that she did first. Geomagnetic calibration was the second one, and that has a lot to do with your GPS positioning. All in all, pretty good drone. I'm gonna go ahead and take a photo of myself here. Let's see, boom. If I could switch it over. Hard to switch over when your screen's wet. But all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and set this down. If you have not subscribed, smash the subscribe button. Questions, comments, concerns, put it down below. I'll definitely get at you.